my channel. So in the today's lecture, we are going to discuss DHCP protocol. Okay, DHCP protocol. The full form of DHCP is Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. So what is the purpose of using DHCP? Why do we need to use Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol? So I have made one video on IP addresses. In that video, we discussed that we have basically two types of IP addresses. One is static IP address, and the second one we have is dynamic IP address. Okay, these two kind of IP addresses we have: static IP address and dynamic IP address. So before DHCP, we had a boot P. We had boot P protocol. This protocol was used to assign static IP addresses. It was basically used to assign static IP addresses. When we were using boot P protocol, there was no DHCP protocol. So initially in the starting, what we were doing, when any machine is sending a RARP request. In the last video, we discussed what is ARP and RARP. When any machine is sending RARP request to get the IP address of the machine. Okay, if any machine want to get the IP address, it is going to send the RARP request. Okay, so what happened when any machine sends the RARP request? Initially in the starting, when there was no DHCP protocol, we had only boot P protocol. So what boot P were doing? It was assigning some static IP address to the machine. Okay, so what happened in boot P? We have a one table present to the boot P server. Okay, in this table, what we are writing for each IP address, we have written a corresponding MAC address. Okay, for each of the IP address, we have corresponding MAC address. So when any device having MAC address wants to get an IP address, will send the RARP request, then we will be redirected to the boot P table. Okay, where for each IP address we have a corresponding MAC address. So from this, with the help of this table, by looking at the MAC address, we will get the corresponding IP address. Okay, and we will give that IP address to the requesting machine. Okay, so this way we are using the boot P protocol. The IP address which your boot P protocol will provide is really a static IP address. Static IP address mean the particular IP address, that particular IP address which your boot P is providing is going to remain fixed forever. Okay, let's suppose this machine S want to get the IP address. Okay, so boot P is going to give this machine a one permanent fixed IP address. That IP address is fixed for this machine. Okay, so but we really had problem while using boot P protocol. We don't give static IP addresses to the machines or the clients, because it is not that every time your machine is going to be connected to the network. We have a limited number of IP addresses and you are fixing one IP address with one machine. So we are lacking the total number of IP addresses. So then in that, to deal with that situation, what we did, we switched from BOOTP to DHCP. Okay, in a DHCP we have a pool of IP addresses. We have a pool of IP addresses. Some of the IP addresses in DHCP is static and some of the IP addresses are actually dynamic. So all the clients, all the machines which are connected to the network are given dynamic IP address. Okay. So let's suppose this is machine M1. So one time when it want to connect to the network, let's suppose it is given IP address 200.4.3.5. The first time this machine is connected to the network, so it is given this IP address. Okay. Later after some time it gets disconnected. Okay. Then what we did, we just took this IP address from this machine and we give this IP address to some other machine, let's suppose M5. So IP addresses are not fixed in this case because it is not that 24 hours your machine is going to be connected to the network. Okay, so we are providing IP addresses dynamically. And next time when machine M1 again want to connect to the network, you are giving it different IP address like 200.4.3.8. Okay, this way you are changing the IP addresses of the machines. This way you can utilize the IP addresses in a better way. Okay, in BOOTP what we were doing, we were reserving one IP address corresponding to the one machine. So that IP address is fixed for this machine, whether this machine is connected to the network or it doesn't want to connect to the network. Okay, but in this DHCP we assign IP addresses to the machine dynamically. While your servers, if you look at your servers are going to remain active or on 24 hours. Every second your server is going to be active or remain on. So in that case, we should have some permanent IP addresses. So to the servers, we are giving static IP addresses because they are going to remain active all the time. So if you are going to change after every minute IP addresses, so your network connection is going to be disturbed. So we are assigning static IPs to the server, and to all the clients we are giving dynamic IP addresses. So this is our DHCP protocol. Initially we were using BOOTP where each and every device we were giving the static IP. But in that case we were really lacking of our IP addresses. So then we switched from BOOTP to DHCP. Okay. Now in this way, in DHCP we give static IP addresses to the servers, and to all the clients we are giving dynamic IP addresses. Okay. So this is my email ID, creativeeducation2110@gmail.com. If you have any query, you can contact me on this email ID. And I have mentioned the same email ID in the description box. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel.